put it on because he's like, well, now I gotta go get him. Because the guard
finally gets his big ass out of the chair.
Exactly, his fat self will get up out of that chair. I don't know how he stays in
I go
shape.
get the orb, but
He's been in that chair for thousands of
I'm
years.
gonna send that blue guy.
I'm gonna send that blue guy.
Okay, so
Hi everybody.
hi. Thanos got out of the chair.
Yeah.
It was fucking terrifying. We saw Infinity War, based on the novel Push by Sapphire. Vince, what'd you think of it?
Well, even though I never saw any of the other Avengers movies, just from like a first time, screening of it, I thought it was like really good, especially if, it was very funny too. I never seen any sort of like superhero movie that was like that funny.
Yeah, you haven't seen many of the Marvel movies, have you?
No, because I'm more like DC. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. But there's nothing wrong with that. If you like DC, you like DC. But like I like Marvel and DC, so I'm good with it either way. By the way, massive spoilers ahead. So if you have not watched this movie and you're watching us, number one, why are you watching us? Go to a good channel. No, but we are a good channel. No, we're not. He's a good channel.
I don't even. Well, I'm not even active on there, but still.
He's a busy boy. He has many children he has to fend for. This is my son, by the way. You all remember Vince.
Yeah. Dad, can
No.
I get... Oh, damn.
So, yeah, if you're watching from this point on and I see a cat climbing a fence, like, just beyond... Anyway. So if you're watching from, like, this point on, you either, A, do not give a fuck about this stuff, which is fine. You don't really have to. I'm not a sports guy. So I get not giving a fuck about it, like, big shit. Two, you just a glutton for the cat's meowing now.
Yeah, I think I heard them scream earlier at each other. Like talk about catcalling.
That happens in the movie. No, I'm kidding. We're gonna start with the big shocker. What affected you most emotionally?
I don't know. Emotionally, I don't know. I thought like when Peter died, Spider-Man. Like I didn't. I don't think I really liked that because like I didn't think he should have been like one of the ones that were spontaneously chosen to be killed because he was only like 15.
Well, I don't think he was chosen. I think it was just completely random.
Oh man!
Doesn't matter how poor you were, how rich you were, how strong you were, how weak you were, how young you were, how old you were. It was all perfectly balanced, as all things should be, in my opinion. Like I kind of agree with Thanos a little.
Oh well, we're gonna have to get you to talk to someone about that, but yeah, I mean, yeah, just thought that the people in the theater they were definitely enjoying it. They were like cheering and stuff. Like I do always enjoy that when when the crowd gets into a movie because nowadays not a lot of people go to a theater to see a movie. Because everyone wants to, watch stuff on Netflix or Hulu or the YouTube Red now.
This is very true.
Yeah, so I still dig the whole movie experience and having to leave the house and not stay in all day.
Yeah.
But other than that, we're getting sidetracked. But yeah, I would say the most the thing that hit me the most was the death of Spider-Man. So
the writers of the film came out and said all deaths are permanent.
When?
A couple of days ago.
Really?
But I'll give you a breakdown of everyone who died. It's gonna be hard because it's half the universe gets fucking murdered in this movie. That's not even hyperbole. He straight up murders half of the universe. But before that, Gamora dies, Loki dies, Vision gets blown the fuck up, rewound, and then gets his brains ripped out. I think that was it, or was there someone else who died before?
No, but yeah,
oh yeah, the Collector died, if anyone gives a shit about the Collector.
Yeah, Star-Lord died.
Everyone, this is the people that got turned to dust. Star-Lord, Drax.
Doctor Strange.
Yeah, I noticed that like conveniently the original 6 Avengers from the original movie, the first Avengers movie, they're all still alive and good.
Mm-hmm.
So Cap, Thor, I'll put a fucking list in the description below of who's alive.
Mm-hmm.
Just because we'll be here all day. We haven't done a movie review in a while, I just realized.
Yeah.
We've been doing a fuck ton of game videos.
Well, just gotta just, like change it up every now and then.
Try it.
Yeah. Sorry, I have gas. Nah, that was just a chair. Yeah, I mean...
I really like this villain, even though it's hard to call him a villain because, he's just doing a nice public service for everyone.
Yeah.
What was I gonna say? The last couple movies, they've really been like stepping up their bad guy game, in my opinion. Like Killmonger and Black Panther, Vulture and Spider-Man: Homecoming, Zemo and Civil War. Like these are all like very like these are dudes that I can relate to, because like, I get it.
What you're saying?
They have very human like motivations.
Oh.
Like
so like they're not just like
they're not like. Yeah, they're not just like I'm gonna take over the world and piss in a jar and put a Jolly Rancher in a dude's mouth.
So basically like they have, like logical thought out reasons. And they're not
we'll
just
call it emotional reasons. Because logical, if you were really logical, I don't think you would want to like murder half the universe. Basically, Thanos explains that like there's gonna be an overpopulation crisis because that's what happened to his planet. And so his solution to that is let's just kill half the people. Mm-hmm. Whereas if you have a reality-altering gauntlet that, you can do anything with, why don't you just double the resources?
Yeah. How come they see, like,
maybe
they need to think this through.
Because then, I guess more people would be born, and then you would eventually have the same problem.
Yeah, but then you just create more.
Yeah.
It's basically
then you have to keep, like, snapping that into existence.
Yeah, if you have all the power in the universe, why not?
I guess. But it's Thanos. He's not gonna... Yeah...
Like... I don't know. I'm just, because it isn't, like... Apparently, it said that... Because, like, how the stones came to be was, like, they said in the Big Bang... Mm-hmm. It, like, created, like, these 6 stones that controlled, like, every...
different thing. Like, there's a Mind Stone, there's a time... Space, reality, soul. There's a 6th one I'm forgetting right now. Power.
They never explain what the soul one did, though.
I think that's for the next movie.
Yeah.
Because it's a little... do you remember the end after he did the snap? He was in that orange area with the little girl. I think he was in the Soul Stone. Because from what I understand, it connects you to every soul in the universe. And it also like has its own little like world inside of it.
Okay.
So my theory is... Theory time. Everyone who got caught in the Snapshire, I think they all got sucked into the Soul Stone, but everyone like Loki and the Heimdall and all the other people that died, they're just dead. That's probably what they mean by all deaths are permanent, because I feel like there's a loophole. Because Doctor Strange had a plan clearly. The dude went to 14 million different timelines and looked for the one where they won. And
they only won in one.
Right, and apparently this is the one, so everyone dying is a victory, so there must be a loophole that we don't know about. What would you give this out of 10?
I would probably give this, like, maybe like a 7.5.
Okay.
Out of 10.
I'm probably going to give it a 9, to be honest with you, because this is, like...
Yeah.
Like, it's funny, it's got good action, it's thought-provoking, the villain is great. Even his little, like, henchman dudes are great. The little Squidward-looking motherfucker, he was really creepy.
Yeah, I just think mostly just, like, the banter, like, between everyone. Like, was great.
Especially, like, Iron Man and Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
By the way, the back behind you just looks like a scene out of, like, Doctor Strange. So.
Yeah.
Alright, so that is Avengers Infinity War. Any final closing statements?
I got it, just see you, like, see you for the next movie.
Yeah, we'll see you. Bye, everybody.
Bye.